Okay, yeah. Yeah, 80s music. 80s music. It's just 'cause it's good music. But even though it was the schedule today, we're going to be playing Air Defender. Uh, it did not get a fair shake on Monday, and I want to give that game a fair shake. It's a great game. It's not the game's fault my internet kept on dying. I want to actually get to show off the full thing for everyone, so we're going to try it one more time. We're running it back. Just getting it open right now, and we'll hop right in.
Right. I don't want any of you numpties messing around tonight. Log into
Okay.
the console and get on with it.
So we're just gonna hop right in, combat ready.
Combat readiness training.
Thankfully,
Tell you how to suck eggs.
everything is, our windows are all set up still.
As it's you, I'll give you a quick rundown of your responsibilities.
Airfields.
You now have full access to the identification officer and fighter allocator roles. Ensure you correctly identify each pending track by clicking on it and analyze the data in the flight information panel. Remember, what
Here
you're looking
comes
for is anything
all
unusual.
the
It says it's a Cessna 172, but it's flying
consonants.
at 40,000 feet and 700 knots. It's probably not what it says it is. It could be a data
You're
error
fine.
or an enemy aircraft trying to sneak through our defenses.
Okay,
It's your
fine. I'll
job
start
to
from this
find
side.
out. If you think it's dodgy, mark it as suspect and the mass controller will scramble the Curie to go and find out. Global tension state is peacetime, so we're not expecting any trouble. But even with the Cold War over, or so the world thinks, Russian aircraft still try to probe our defenses and test our response times. You need to keep a careful watch as things can get bad
Okay,
in
you're
a
coming
hurry.
from there. I'm actually gonna.
Despite the US special relationship, Clinton is distracted with his recent scandal and
Actually
is trying
send
to
up
win
one
over the
up
public
as well.
by focusing more on the US rather than international military presence.
I don't know if I'll get there in time, but
here in the UK.
I might as well.
We've currently stopped all military support, and we're currently having supply issues with fuel and weapons.
Worst case is I just
So we
turn
need
it
to be
around.
careful how we use our resources. The
Whereas
enemy
she
will probably
tells me
try
to be careful with
capitalize
using
on
our
this
resources.
vulnerability. Some of our assets will need to be deployed to Kosovo, so bear that in mind. Typically, the Russians fly down the coast of Norway, but be aware, they've been testing our defenses from all angles. So don't get television by focusing on one area of the map. You're now out of training. Get to know how to
You're
place
fine.
your assets in the real world, but keep an eye on those fuel reserves, that they are limited. Get tracking with identifying those tracks. You'll be rewarded player performance points, and we'll be nice to you if you don't mess things up.
Yeah, so you're flying
Things up,
directly
the warrant
down.
officer won't be very happy, and I'm sure
I
he'll let you
guess for Buckins?
If you get stuck,
But
open the help panel from the menu at the bottom of the screen. That's the green box with 9 options. Get cracking. Master controller allocator, we're going to get the tanker airborne to support the
actually,
intercept.
I'm not gonna have it. I'm just gonna let this get a bit further
Okay, will
in
do.
before I do it, and it should be able to still
Bride
get up and back for it.
This is Buckham allocator. Need you to get 1 tanker airborne to support Q. Expect vectors on takeoff.
Okay, Buckham acknowledged. Thanks, R2B.
Yeah, so I was just like, I canceled that tanker going because we don't need it. It's fine. It should be fine. It's just a matter of setting them at the right time. So yeah, we've gone ahead and we're still identifying our tracks. You know, they're coming. We had the first big wave, but now they're just coming in nice and steady. basic how I look at it. Hey, Snorky, how's it going? How's your Wednesday? How I do it is I look and see. Okay, it's coming from EGGW. It just took off from EGGW. It's probably fine. And that is the Russian Bears coming from the same direction. Oh boy. Oh fun. Okay, you know what? Yes. I shouldn't have canceled that tanker. Because I'm gonna...
Master Controller, allocator, we're going to get the tanker airborne to support the intercept.
Okay, if you want to contact Bryce and get that sorted.
Okay, will do. Bryce, Ops, this is Buckham, allocator. Need you to get one tanker airborne to support Q. Expect
Yeah, you're
vectors
fine.
on takeoff.
Okay, Buckham, acknowledged.
Really, the only spoofers that I can more or less reliably catch are the ones where it's, fucking... Where it's, hey, this is a VFR, a plane that's going VFR at like 35,000 feet. It's like, you're not a real one. Yeah, so there's are going to be our initial intercepts. Interestingly, this time, they came from the same direction and roughly the same time. So I'm probably going to have to do two flights out of Lucas, one for each of them, because I don't know if they can if they can handle um, them like one then the other. But they're both coming down the same way. Luckily, tankers flying up for an active mission, they fly a lot faster than the tankers that are redeploying. The redeploying tankers, this will probably take like an hour. Like it takes half an hour to go, and then it probably takes another full hour to actually get from here all the way up to here. So it's gonna take some time. Anyway, so yeah, this game, you know, it's very slow build, and then it's gonna get very, it's going to get very a lot at some point, but not yet. Yeah. Anyway, I had a very interesting day. I got a haircut. It looks great and wonderful. I feel fantastic. It's been several years since my last haircut, just because life has gotten in the way. Okay, yeah, you're coming on final. Pretty much, you should be fine. Um, and I'm also, severe weather conditions may affect air performance in some areas. And yeah, you're reporting. There's all those reports of the Russian bears from various boats and stuff going, "Hey, we're hearing something suspicious," which I love. Yeah, so I got a haircut, which was wonderful. I also, so I live in Canada, you know, hence EVA. Um, and in Canada, it's a thing. You have winter and summer tires. Like, it's the winter tires, they have deeper grooves and everything, so they grip better, and it's also just different formulas of for the tire rubber. So like, you know, it'll work better in the winter or the summer and everything. Which means you need to store an extra set of tires for half the year. And so me and my parents we were storing my car and my parents' car, our tires at the same place because, you know, we were like, all right, we found a place that's good. We live close enough together. We can do it, and then it's just less hassle. Um, Except then this place had went out of business. They went bankrupt. They closed with absolutely no indication. We found out because people went to their door and they just had an out of business sign, and they have our tires. So the landlord of the building, and there's a bailiff involved, which I guess a court ordered bailiff because I guess they filed for bankruptcy. Um, Starting today, they we're having it open and letting people come and finding their tires for them so they can have their tires. Like, yeah, you can't store them here anymore. It's a massive hassle, but at least you can get your tires back. My dad very graciously went for both my tires and for their tires, and it turns out they don't have our tires there. They have at least two locations for tires, and we don't know. No one knows where the other location is. So our tires are essentially stolen.
IDO allocator. Overlord departing Waddington.
So I have to now look into buying a whole new set of tires because I need tires. I can't just keep driving on my winter tires like all throughout out the summer and everything. It would be terrible for the tires. It would degrade them so much. Like you can't do that. So
Buck and Overlord. Link 11 active. You should be receiving our data now.
there's that, which is a whole mess and fun to deal with. One of the other messes that I'm dealing with, it's there's this saying someone said, it's not just one thing after another. The damn things overlap. And that is absolutely true because um they've decided to redo the stairs. Like we have a small set of stairs leading down to my place because they were crumbling, they were falling apart. So they're redoing it, which means that every day I get to have a whole bunch of people jackhammering pretty much just outside my window. It's just great. Oh, okay, yeah, but Lemons, are you doing that on a large scale as a business, or like doing that for some friends? My motivational workman friends who've also now dumped a big dumpster, like one of those big skips, in our parking lot, and it's a driveway parking lot type of thing. Like it's enough room for a couple cars to park and get in and out, and not much more. So it's like in theory we can get in and out. It's gonna be tight, but hey, the good news is my car's is up at my parents' place because I was hoping to get my tires today. It is a whole mess. You store paintings until the frames are done. The work is constant. Yeah, okay, yeah, but I mean, like, going away on holiday is one thing. These people went bankrupt and vanished without a trace. Like, and like, if you went on holiday and they like absolutely needed it, or if like like they could break into your place and get them. They just either took our tires or something. Our tires aren't there. It's like if you had the paintings, like had the frames and the paintings, and you just stored them out in a shed somewhere in like the Highlands, and we're just like, yeah, don't worry about it. You can have them if you need them. It's- Your tires are on their car. Perfect crime. Uh, it's also apparently the conditions in there were like atrocious. Like, you're like a proper tire storage place. You bag the tires, you have them each bagged in a rack and everything, like properly stored. They were just kind of like piled up with the license plates written in chalk, which notoriously a very durable material to write things with that doesn't at all fall off or become invisible at any time. So it's just like what the actual entire fuck. uh See, it is very smart of them to come down this way early game because I don't have hey Dia. I don't have waiting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't have like tankers up here yet that can go and support stuff. No, it's I just started this run, so everything is still on the initial phase. We have an Iranian spy plane, which is being followed closely behind by three Russian bears. You got Tarkov working on Linux. Excellent. Good job. That can't be easy to do. Okay, so drawing straight line path roughly when you get around here. Yeah, like this one's heading pretty much directly for Buchan, so around here I can launch, go tell them to fuck off and come back. This one is going on a bit more of a different path, so I can wait until they're around here and do it. It's honestly, I've been meaning to switch to Linux for ages, and honestly, I'm just afraid to do it because I just have the one computer pretty much, and it's my daily driver, and I don't want to brick it, right? Like, I don't want to end up losing my computer because I tried to move it over to Linux and then I lose all my files or something, right? Like, your friend spending ages getting Borderlands 2 to work on his Mac with neon orange snow textures. Yeah, see, the problem is I don't have enough spare memory space to make a proper backup. I and memory's expensive now. Like, I don't know, I've I can like make a partition and stuff and everything, no problem. It's just I need someone else to be there to for me to rubber duck with to make sure that I'm not going crazy and that things are looking fine while I'm doing it. Oh, dear, you don't have to do that. I mean, it would be helpful, but that's very nice of you, hon. Yeah, I mean, like the old times when like when we had like it was like nothing was compatible on anything else, and you were just like, all right, messing around trying to figure out how to get things compatible. That was a fun time. Your high authenticity, so I'm fine. You have no speed. Yeah, no, you have a speed. It's fine. The radar's just not reporting it. Yeah, it's shipping international a package is always a hassle. Like, I think it was UPS who one place that I had to order stuff from occasionally um, ship things with, and it would be like, all right, yeah, your shipping fees covered, everything's okay, and then it would get over the border, and they'd hold it for a brokerage fee, and they'd just be like, yeah, you have to pay this. You have to pay this, or else we're not going to give it to you. And it's just like, but that's I already paid it. Too bad, pay us more. And it would be like a $20 item, pay us $50 to get it from our holding, and it's just like, oh fuck you. It's amazing how just absolutely scummy some companies can be when like they can get away with it. Alright, yep. You're chugging along, making your way uptown, walking fast. Time to be a gun prince. Have fun gun princessing. Uh, I don't remember if I could refuse the package at that point because it was the type of thing where it was like, we have your package, it's not lost. It's just one screw at a time and never pay. Because it was what I actually ended up doing was it was like they were holding it at like the nearest international airport, which is a bit of a distance away, but it's gettable too. And it was if you come in and fill out these forms and everything, then you can do the brokerage yourself. And instead of us filling out the forms, which is there aren't any forms to fill out, it's fucking fine. And then you will release the package to you. So I'm a stubborn bitch, and I full on went to the airport, found the out of the way office, did the whole thing, and went fuck you. That was actually so. Yeah, the second time that happened, that's what I did. The first time, I full on Karen at them until they waived the fee and just sent it out to me because they were like, ah, screw it, it's not worth it. Like, listen, I'm not saying be a Karen. I am saying there are times when being stubborn and sticking up for yourself is the right answer. And there are ways to do it without being mean and cruel to the people on the phone. Like, I've worked in a call center before. I'm never going to be the person who's mean to the person on the phone, but I can be stubborn. You're stubborn, you're polite, and you just keep on going until they give you what you need. Do, do, do. Okay, yeah, you're on different paths. You're both flying in. Yeah, the she keeps laughing at how I choose to put the wrong map or it on her picture. And, oh, yeah. See, that's just like, hey, can you change the thing? That's one thing. You're just like, okay, yeah, I don't like how this looks. Can we change it? Like, if it costs a bit more, it costs a bit more. Like, you got to be reasonable and understanding with it, right? You can't just be like, no, fuck you, do what I want. Like, that doesn't work. Like, you're just going to you just end up with you're going to complain about her to your friends and everything, and she's not actually gonna get anything done, right? Like if she was just like, hey, can you do a different one? How much would that cost? That's an entirely different story, right? They put two dark amount boater on and picked a darker one. Wait. So, oh god. Okay, I mean sometimes people are just fucking stupid. Like I try and give people the benefit of the doubt, but sometimes people are just kind of a bit dumb. Like, she thinks the darker. You just gotta like hold them up next to each other. Okay, honey, which of these do you want, hun? Which one's lighter? Oh, like when I was doing call center tech support, it was for she's to paint her flame back. It's got oh the worst. I mean, like yeah, it takes multiple coats to get a nice black coating, but like what she does she want fucking Vanta Black? Like, come on, there's five coats. It's like it's okay. This is as good as it's gonna get, hun. Has she considered just having gotten a darker wood to start with the frame? Like, it sounds like she just has no idea what she actually wants and is just being a bit whiny about it. Yeah, it's see that's the thing, right? If you're making it so that the person you're saying that the person you're talking with is making mistakes and the person you're talking with is doing shit wrong, then you're going to get nowhere. You're not that's not how you do it. How you do it is you realize that the person is trying their best. There's a miscommunication. You just have to figure out how to fix it and explain what you actually want. Like we want to do shit right, right? Like 'cause she fucked up. Oh no. That sounds like an absolute nightmare. Like I try and give people the benefit of the doubt and be like, all right, it's fine, things are okay, but oh, that sounds like a mess. All right, we do have ads about to start. I'm sorry. Um, you shouldn't miss anything during the ads, I don't think. We're just waiting while these planes come in, until they get close enough for us to send for the intercept. So enjoy the ads. But the stuff on arrive at least. Oh God. See, Lemons, you think it'll be resolved then? This has the feeling of a saga that's just going to keep on going long past when it should have ended. Good luck. And we're in the ads. See, this is the bit where if you're subscribed to me, you don't get ads. I only have one subscriber, and I don't think Spicy is watching right now. But if you subscribe to me, you wouldn't get any ads. First, you might not get any ads anyway, because Twitch is very inconsistent with how many ads it gives and who it gives ads to. Oh, here we go. Here's a whole bunch of ones to go through. Do, 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 do. Yeah, yours should be fine. Okay, so this first flight, it's split level with that northerly side of either Orkney or Shetland Islands. I got quick Google Maps, save me the embarrassment of never being able to remember which is which. Right. Shetland are the northerner ones. Orkney are the more southern ones. Yeah, so it's about on. They're both about on level with the Shetland Islands now. This one is coming in on a bit more of an immediate track. Neither of them are really threats per se, to be honest, because both of them they'll get in, you tell them to fuck off, and they'll fuck off. These ones might. The bears sometimes aims are a bit more surly about it. They take a bit longer, but they'll both fuck off. And they're also. This is a spy plane. Like, yeah, I don't want it overflying my stuff, but it's not going to nuke anything. These are bears. They have to actually overfly things to shoot things down, so they're not also as big a threat. And it looks like this tanker might actually get on station before we send out our interceptors, or close to it at least. Like it's making relatively good time, so that's good. Yeah, and we're back from the ads. Alright, so it's all calm right now. Yeah. It's fun because you can clearly see the lines of traffic where it's like you have the most flights going from, London and down there north to, I guess, Edinburgh stuff area, and then like back and forth there, and you get occasional ones either coming from Ireland or from often the U.S. and stuff, and then you get a couple coming in from France. But like Cornwall, no planes, no planes go to Cornwall. Cornwall has nothing. We have the occasional very adorable. That one is flying up to that one. But we do have ones, I think this is one of them. Yeah, like, that's a helicopter that's flying off to an oil platform and then going to fly back. That's adorable. That's so cute. Love that. Yes, I'm allowed to find helicopters adorable. Offshore oil platforms, very, very cute. Again, neither of them have either entered our has even entered our airspace yet, so it's like it's fine. I know they're there. I'm not launching on purpose. It's not like I'm ignoring that they're there and that they're a threat. Well, threat, quote unquote. They're not a threat. They're fine. The fencers and the Tu-22Ms and stuff, those are more of a threat. Like I have had multiple sessions of this game kick off the like end game, like you're getting attacked by swarms of planes mode by a fencer just shooting a missile from somewhere out here or whatever. It's like, all right, I shot my missile, returning to base, and me finding out about it via an alarm sound and just be like, oh god, which very cool. Sax and Banucula are fighting ducting, losing their reach. Luckily, we have the AWACS that should be far enough that it's getting all of them. One of your older customers was a medic for a North Sea oil platform. 6 months of sitting in a room waiting for an urgent phone call eventually. Oof. I mean, it's a good gig. I mean, like, okay, like, my honest to God dream job type of thing is the type of job where, you know how, like, you have disaster movies and you have scientists who are monitoring like a station and they see something go out of whack and they make an urgent phone call about that. I want to be one of those scientists monitoring stuff and like sending back things, or someone who gets to wear a headset like the one I'm wearing now, but like a wired one while looking at screens and calmly relaying directions to stuff. Like there's a reason I'm a big fan of this game, right? Like that kind of job sounds ideal. A job where you're just sitting around like was he waiting on the oil platform, or was he like chilling in town waiting for the phone call to hop on a helicopter? Because those are two slightly different gigs, right? Yeah, you're taking enough from there, taking enough from there. Again, I'm gonna let you get somewhere around here before I launch. And you probably around somewhere around like here. 6 months at sea. Oof. Yeah, 'cause I get bored. Like I mean, like 6 months at sea or in camp and stuff. Like with stuff to do is one thing, but I mean, I get bored after a while. Like I mean, like at least with like a lot of the Canadian remote work stuff, it tends to be like 2 months on, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off type of thing, or like maybe sometimes a bit longer. I don't know. I don't do it, um, but that's also it's not out on the ocean. It's just like in the middle of a forest full of bugs. Exactly. Stay sharp. Wait for someone to crush their hand on a machine. Then you go, oh god, right, yes, this thing that I can do, and you try and fix them while you wait for a helicopter to fly them back home. I've been watching. My sister got me into watching these like ambulance documentary shows. Oh, you died in Tarkov. I'm sorry, Dia. And like it's like the type of shows where it's like your package came, yay! What's the package, Dia? What did you get in your package? And then I'll keep talking about the ambulance shows and how this relates to North Sea oil platforms and stuff. Okay, you're going 450. Okay, yeah, you're both going 450. You're just at different heights. Ooh, all right. Tell me about it off of Twitch. What it is. They threw in some fun stickers. I love it when places throw in like some fun stuff like with the package. It's just like, oh, thank you. Like roller derby, you almost always get like stickers and stuff with all your packages because they're just like, here's stickers, throw it on your gear, and then it's free advertising for us, and your gear has more stuff on it, which is fun. Um, but yeah, like so, like they're like these ambulance shows where it's basically like you put a film crew in an ambulance and in the call center, and you just get like stories of like the day to day life of the NHS or the Australian ambulance service and like that kind of thing. It's like that's cool. That's fun. But I've also been watching one now where it's called Saving Lives at Sea, and it's the Royal National Lifeboat Institute, which is a volunteer run group of like lifeboats all around the coast of England and Ireland, where it's just volunteers, just people with like ordinary jobs and stuff who live in a seaside town who get an alert that hey, someone's having trouble in the ocean, go help them, which absolutely wild. Okay, will you let me do these as two separate ones, or are you going to group them together? Because these are two different ones that require slightly different responses. Yeah, the RLI does really cool, good work. They're like, it's like, all right, yeah, these are good people. All right, yeah, and it looks like you should get notified of Lucas by the time. Oh, I'm hearing the little jamming. Yeah, I know. You're trying to jam me, aren't you? And but like the real neat thing is because like it's not like they can. Oh, I've dropped 1.1% of my frames so far. Emergency. So probably the closest we have is I think they're called the Rangers or something, where it's just basically they're more military than anything, but like it's like a military force of just like ordinary people who you're just like, yeah, here's a gun because you already live in the north. Patrol around, and if you see someone needing help or stuff, or Russians invading or something, let us know with your wooden bolt action rifle that you use for hunting. And I mean, honestly, most of our search and rescue and stuff, it's actually full on done by it's done by the military and stuff. We don't have like a separate volunteer organization for that, but like it's these gorgeous yellow planes that they have and everything and it's just they're renowned for like their rescue work and stuff. It's really cool. Okay, again, that is far enough north that it's an issue potentially, but almost where I want you for that first intercept. Yeah, I've been watching a couple seasons of that documentary that are just I get them on Prime for some reason, and it's just like this is amazing stuff because it's just like this. It's just videos from their GoPros that they stick on their helmets, and then interviews with them like after and stuff, and it's just like they do some real good work. Okay, so Lucers, one pair.
Master Controller, IDO, we have a track of interest south of Saxa.
Okay, so it did just grab that one.
Thank you. Let's get the NADOC on the line. NADOC, this is the Buchan Master Controller. I have a track of interest in the system for you. He's currently south of Saxa.
Yeah, that's okay. I can see that one on your radar.
Roger, understood. I will bring Lucas QRA to readiness. Lucas Operations and QRA, this is the Buchan Master Controller. Acknowledge. QRA, Q1 and 2, scramble, scramble, scramble. Acknowledge. QRA. Expect vectors to target on takeoff. Expedite your climb to Angels 3-5. Cleared. Buster. Your mission, interrogate. Audio weapons controller, expect Blakers Q to be airborne in 4 minutes.
Alright, and they'll be up in 4 minutes as this keeps on tracking down. And at some point we'll also have to assign fighters for that one as well, but not yet. Yeah, you're fine. But yeah, it's been really interesting and neat watching them. It's everything where I'm just like, yeah, I couldn't do this. Not just because, I mean there's a big lake near me, but it's not the same. I've almost never been on a boat and stuff. It's really not the same. Yeah, see, like this will be north of it soon. And meanwhile, our old friend Santax 1 is still all the way down there. And the ominous music kicks off because we have things happening. I'm gonna actually turning it up a tiny bit. Please let me know if it's too loud or anything's untoward. Yeah, letting you get down towards there. So that'll still be enough time, even if you then decide to make a turn into a bombing run on Buchan or some other nonsense. Get the thing so I can more clearly see stuff, because I was starting to get a whole bunch of them in my view.
Buchan, this is Lucas Op. Q are now taxiing to the runway, rolling in 60 seconds.
Also, because the voices and everything in this game are absolutely one of the things that make it what it is. Like, this game would not be the same without the voice signs and everything. And they're talking about adding more and stuff, so. Right now, they're all so excited, like, oh, we're gonna make it! Oh man, we're gonna do it! We're going to get pictures and stuff. And then the fires are gonna come out like, meh, none of that. And there they are.
Buchan, bogey 030.
We give them their heading.
020.
So one of the things you're supposed to worry about this game is like fuel reserves and everything. I have never had to worry about fuel reserves. Like, it's I just don't send up planes until they're needed to be sent up, and then when I send them up and they go shorter distances, you know. So we find, someone looking out their window in Aberdeen and a pair of fighter jets flying past, just like, oh, okay. Regular 1998 activities. I think we can send out ones for those as well. A single pair will do, thank you very much.
IDO, we have multiple tracks of interest east of Buchan right now.
Okay, thank you. Let's get the NADOC on the line. NADOC, this is the Buchan Master Controller. I have multiple tracks of interest in the system for you. They're currently east of Buchan. Okay, I see them on your radar. Roger, understood. I will bring Lucas QRA to readiness. Lucas Operations and QRA, this is the Buchan Master Controller. Acknowledge. QRA, Q1 to 4. Scramble, scramble, scramble. Acknowledge. QRA. Expect vectors to target on takeoff. Expedite your climb to Angels 3-5. Cleared, Buster. Your mission, interrogate. Audio weapons controller, expect Lucas Q to be airborne in 4 minutes.
And then let's switch back to the comms for this one so we can hear as they close in.
02075, hot.
Alright, yeah, there we go.
Buchan Overlord on station.
Overlord is now on station to provide us with AWACS. And we keep on classifying civilian contacts as they come in because we gotta keep on top of that. So yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to need the tanker, but it's probably better to have it there than not, you know, so.
02050.
Like, if we were just attacking, engaging, then I could probably just use these two to take out all four of these. But because we're interrogating, I need to send up separate ones because these have to come up, shadow them, and like tell them, hey, fuck off until they fuck off. And again, then have to do the same thing with that one, and that costs a bunch more fuel, right?
02040, hot.
Good news is they're coming in pretty much right on them, so it shouldn't. It should be a fairly fast intercept. Even if basically the entire north is suffering right now because of weather. North Coast Raider attenuation.
02020.
Alright, so second QRA is about a minute from being launched. That's the glorious sound of them having their initial weapons lock.
Zero 2050, hot.
I don't like how they say 15, because 15 and 50 sound too similar. Just the reason you say like 1-5, because like, oh god, are they suddenly 50 away from me for some reason? Like,
10, hot.
but that is the minorest of minor nitpicks. I can fit everything I'm looking at all right here.
Three 605.
Sally, positive ID. Gathering on an airliner. And a rating 5 planes.
Okay.
Copy,
They've
Judy.
automatically done Judy, which is good. So they're automatically going to investigate it and tell it to fuck off.
this is Royal Air Force Interceptor on guard 121.5. I've been instructed by the Ministry of Defence on behalf of Her Majesty's Government of the United Kingdom to escort you into international airspace. Acknowledge.
Phone is 01300 50 20 241. Listen, the NATO phonetic alphabet was created for a reason, and it does make sense in certain cases.
I've been instructed by the Ministry of Defence on behalf of Her Majesty's Government of the United Kingdom to escort you into international airspace. Acknowledge.
Aircraft is unresponsive. Roger, understood. You are to conduct a show of presence maneuver.
Wilco.
They'll show presence, so they fly up alongside of him and are like, hey, no, stop it.
Aircraft is not compliant.
Copied. Conduct a show of force.
Wilco.
Show force.
Iranian aircraft. This is Royal Air Force Interceptor on guard 121.5. I've been instructed by the Ministry of Defence on behalf of Her Good Majesty's Government of the United Kingdom to warn you that if you do not respond to my orders, you will be shot down. You must turn away. Acknowledge.
Yep, and there we go, showing us turned.
Aircraft is now complying.
Aircraft is complying. Copied. RTB for debrief.
Roger. RTB.
Okay, and let's switch over to this channel. And also, looking at the fuel state, yeah.
RTB.
You didn't, there wasn't any need for you to fly up here. It's fine. You can go home. That's fucking off. They'll get back there and they'll make it there no problem. So the fun thing with the Russian Bears is the Iranian spy plane, it immediately turns around once you do show of force and immediately starts to leave. No problem. The Russian Bears, they will keep on going and just slowly turn and leave. They're just like, okay, fine, I guess, if you insist. Which makes you means you're watching them very nervously, going, "Oh God." Yeah, they did not turn around. That's just because they're fucking with our radar. Same-ish. Like
070-100.
What direction? Sometimes the Iranian spy plane comes from a different direction, and like the Bears can come from different directions, and then how it kicks off and everything is different. But like there's bits of it that happen the same every time. Like Buchan radar goes offline every single time, because the person who made this game worked at Buchan radar and is putting in a little bitch about how Buchan radar was kept on getting flooded. Eventually, no matter what in the game, no matter how well you play it, eventually the Russian leader will die, and Russia will launch an all-out attack on the UK. Doesn't matter how well you play, eventually you reach the end game. But like there's all lot of different events and everything that can happen, and it's different enough and like dynamic enough that it's still a fun playthrough. And this also
75.
Well, because one, this is my main tanker for up here, and it's still coming up. Also, RRRE currently rules of engagement. It is peacetime. This is how we do things in peacetime, right? We are not currently in a critical tension state where we have permission to shoot things down right away. And like mechanically they give you negative points on your score if you do that, right? Like I could have them just engage this right away. But
09040.
it wouldn't make any sense and it would just trigger things to start earlier, right? Like it's because we're playing I play simulation games, right? I do it for the simulation aspect, right? It's I am playing it's peacetime, we're going to go, we're going to say hi, and we're going to tell you to fuck off out of our airspace, and they will fuck off. Once things actually start popping off, that's when it's okay, let's go and shoot things down. It's really funny in the Discord. People go, yeah, I shot it down, and then it said the Russian leader was dead, and suddenly a whole bunch of planes started attacking. It's like, yes, that's what happens when you trigger the endgame early. Like, I've triggered the endgame early a couple times. One time there was
110.
a Russian fighter, like a Russian bomber that had spoofed its way in over here and was ignoring me and was about to fly over London. And I was like, okay, you have nukes. I'm shooting you down. I can't just let you fly over London. No. And then other times it's been missiles flying in. And I shoot down the missiles and that starts it. And it's like, okay, yeah. I'm going to shoot down the missiles. Right? But like that's a bit different, right? That's not just shooting them down just because, right? It's I want to have a justification to shoot them down.
13050.
Like also these are Russian bears. They don't have missiles. They have dumb bombs. I'd have to let them fly all the way over to actually attack anything. So it's like I can go and tell them to fuck off.
10. One four zero five. One 505.
Come on. You're almost in visual range. You can do it.
Sally, positive ID. It's a Russian bear.
Okay.
Copy, Judy.
And they've Judy'd again. Sometimes they don't, and you have to tell them to Judy. But in these times they're doing it
War Air
properly.
Force Interceptor on guard 121.5. I've been instructed by the Ministry of Defense on behalf of Her Majesty's Government of the United Kingdom to escort you into international airspace. Knowledge?
They've also changed this from an earlier version, where they gave them probably a realistic amount of time between the steps in the escalation to where they do it a lot faster.
Knowledge?
Aircraft unresponsive. Roger, understood. You are to conduct a show of presence.
So now it's just like it happens like boom 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 boom. But earlier it was just like, all right, do the thing, wait like a minute, do the next thing, and it's just like, okay, I can see why you
Aircraft is no
change that, because you do gotta have a bit of gameplay stuff going on. So now here's the fun bit with their show of force, because they're going to do their show of force, say their lines and everything, and then they're just going to keep on going for a bit before they turn. That they should turn.
Russian aircraft, this is Royal Air Force Interceptor.
Hopefully.
121.5. I've been instructed by the Ministry of Defense on behalf of Her Majesty's Government of the United Kingdom to warn you that if you do not respond immediately to my orders, you will be shot down. You must turn away. Acknowledge.
Okay. Wait. And see. They're not immediately turning away, but they will start, the track will start to change until they've sufficiently turned that the fighters are satisfied. Alright, let's start. Identify a few more. And then we have the OMAG bombing! Yay! See, so now we're in heightened. Now our ROE says confirmed hostile may be engaged after escalation. Suspects require full visual identification before engagement. And Asthma would post flash weapons hot after full escalation, right? So. But we can see, you know, they're turning, their track is changing. Because now they're going to fuck off. They just haven't done it enough yet for the fighters to be satisfied. Or, you know, they could be deciding to go in for an attack from the Lucers, in which case I would just shoot them down before they get there, because I'm sorry, we're right next to you, and you don't have missiles. But no, see, they're turning more. It's fine. Much like that Iranian aircraft, they are also going to fuck off.
All stations made up is on.
Or
Getting reports that the Russian leader is dead. Announcing
that could happen, I guess.
Preparing for an all-out attack on the UK.
Okay.
All available assets are being brought to readiness. Weapons controllers, you have authority for weapons hot.
Alright.
Identification officers, ensure your track repair operatives keep an eye out for vampires. You'd like it to be the first target of any attack, so get everyone prepared.
Let's get my tankers up.
This is your time to shine. Expect plenty of jamming. This really could be a difficult few hours. Good luck, everyone.
Pirates, engaging. Hostile, lateral bandit. Pirates, engaging.
Master Controller Allocator, we're going to get the tanker airborne to support the intercept.
Okay, if you want to contact line and get that sorted.
Okay, I did get the missile launch warning there, but
Rise Ops, this is Buckham Allocator. Need to
I
get
don't
one
see-
tanker airborne to support Q. Expect vectors on takeoff.
Okay, Buckham acknowledged.
Gun, lateral bandit. Pirates, engaging.
34050. 32015. Cold.
Lateral bandit. Pirates, engaging.
okay. So now they're going to return to base. And never mind that we're under attack. The civilian aircraft will keep on coming until we close airspace. But we have, I'm sending a tanker over to here to support any fighters that come in this way. I send a tanker over to here. This tanker is still all the way down there. So you, I'm sorry, you are actually going to have to track up here for now. To support any fighters that we have supporting this area. And we're live. We're going into the big thing now. Because again, I've had runs where it's been like hours. Are you 13 or 14? No. You two RTB. We do not need to attack the Iranian spy plane. The Iranians biplane will fuck off on its own. That would be a waste of fuel and ammo. They have no guns. They're fine. So, yeah, I've had runs where I've gone hours, and it's perfectly fine, and nothing's happened. And apparently runs like this, where it happens real fucking fast. The big thing. Nuclear war. Nuclear war, innit? The annoying thing is that, I'll see if it lets me do it. No, it didn't. Hey, Buck on Raiders back online. Excellent. Which means I'm going to send you up to here. Because these two radars are attenuated and I want to be able to have a bit of a better view. They did a special event for Easter that I didn't really finish or complete that unlocked nukes and SAM sites for you. Unfortunately, it seems like I can't get them because I didn't actually, complete the things. Which is fine. That's fine. But it would be fun if I could have the SAM sites, and because the SAM sites are just like, if something gets too close, we'll just start shooting missiles at it. But yeah, I think this is the fastest I've had it come in, which great. Okay, so we haven't had the first wave spotted yet. What'll happen is we'll get them coming in waves, and eventually we'll exhaust all the waves, and they'll have no more aircraft that they're sending at us, and we'll get the windscreen. Or they'll start blowing things up, and we're going, oh god, oh god, oh god, and we'll, the UK will get very, very blown up. We'll see what happens. I've had one successful win. Which, to be fair, most of the others, it's just kind of just like, I reach a point of frustration and I'm just like, fuck this, and quit. Or I've run out of time, right? It's not like I'm mostly quitting because, it's impossible to do or whatever, so. And we didn't have any spoofers this time, as far as I can tell. Hasn't dinged me for any spoofers. Yeah, I mean, is this really nuclear war if it's just some of them have nukes, but we're not nuking them in response or anything, and have I had... Okay, I did have, in my worst playthrough, I had Lucers got destroyed because they were refusing to engage the fighter that was just making its way down with them right behind it at some point. And I think I lost a bunch of radars and stuff from them getting blown up. But in most of my playthroughs, the worst that's happened is Penzance gets blown up. Which, I mean, it's not good. That's 20,000 people right there, but as full as as full scale wars go, could be a lot worse. You know, like there are things I can do, like sending supply missions and stuff places. But honestly, haven't seen the point of it, like because supply missions take forever to load up, and then they have to go to a place and then fly, and it's just like this takes forever, and you hold almost nothing. Like, why would I do this? So we'll see what happens. But yeah, now each time a track pops up here, it might be it might be a Russian plane coming to attack us. Yeah, that was the fastest start to the kickoff finale that I've seen in this game so far. It's kind of nice. It's like they're just like, okay, yeah, let's show off what we got pretty quickly so that we can okay, yeah, I think you're fine. So that we can you know, let you maybe actually finish a run in time and everything. Like that's very sweet of them. Maybe I'll even have time to do another game, depending on how long the fighting off the Russian hordes go. It's very, which, like, if Russia was to stage an all-out attack, it wouldn't be via planes flying in and attacking the UK. They have other ways of attacking and other people that they would attack too. You know? Yeah, I mean, this was kind of like as close to a Renegade run of it as you would see from me, because I shot down the bears. NADOC was on, and you know everything was happening, but I did shoot them. Actually, what is NADOC? Is it in? Okay, it's not in that one. This is all the different radars, all the mode 3s. Wait, keep the line open only. Okay, Arctic front attenuation is done, so we're getting the full thing of that. Okay, hang on. Will this work now, I wonder? It will! Oh. There we go! We now have SAM batteries online! Look at that! So the fun thing about SAM batteries is they will fire on any hostiles they detect near them. So don't misidentify an airliner. I think you can... Yeah, you can turn them off by right-clicking. So like, if there's something you don't want them to shoot down yet, you can turn it off. So it's whatever. But okay, so we have our northern tanker heading there. AWACS going to cover that area because that area might get shot down and is far away from other AWACS. Those are coming back in. And our other tanker is coming in to land shortly. Yeah, player performance is excellent. Of course, there is nothing in Cornwall, nothing to protect Cornwall. Cornwall is left to its own devices and defenses. Poor Cornwall. Alright, come on. Where are you? Yeah. Batteries on. Okay, yes. It's seed risk, you know. Which I can't remember what it stands for, but it's basically when you have planes flying in whose job is to shoot down your anti-aircraft stuff. Yep, these are coming into land. Suppression of enemy air defense. Thank you, Dia. Yeah, and so we're doing Tornado F3s is our main fighters. We also have VC-10s as our tankers and Tri-Stars. I've been using the Tri-Stars for the most part. So F3s, Coningsby has 12, it's our smallest base. Leamings has 36, and Lucas has 22. I think 24 because we'll have the 2 more landing. Then we have some C-130 Hercules, which are for supplying, Chinooks for other supplies, and our AWACS and Nimrod for signal intelligence. Nimrods, honestly, I'm not really sure what they're useful for. I haven't had a use for them yet. But AWACS is obviously quite useful. It has been used in a lot of things. I've used it quite a number of times, a lot of things. Yeah. Oh, here we go. So this is going to be Leamings and Coningsby. Wait while we get a full picture of how many are coming in. You're landing. You're fine. You have enough fuel to land. Like, you're literally on final. You don't have to tell me you're Joker. Okay, is that going to be all of them? Okay, let's see. What do we got? Unknown types. Five of them? Okay. So let's send out our first engagement.
Master Controller, RDO, we have multiple tracks of interest east of Staxton.
Okay, thank you. Let's get the Madoc back on the line. Madoc, this is the Buchan Master Controller again. We've got multiple.
And I'm also going to get Leamings.
Currently east of Staxton.
Master Controller, IDO, we have multiple tracks of interest east of Staxton.
Okay, thank you. Let's get the Madoc back on the line. This is starting to get serious.
Yes! We're sending
Madoc,
aircraft up to
Buchan Master Controller again.
attack
We have
Russian
multiple
fighters that are
tracks of interest
and bombers that are coming to
deployed
attack the
several
UK.
ways
It is
building
serious.
East of Staxton. Yeah, that doesn't look good, does it? I think we're going to close the airspace now.
Okay, they've closed the airspace.
Scramble, Q, and I'll come back to you. Roger, understood. I'll bring...
Why would you want to
Leaming
defend the
ready.
UK? Because Lemons is in it.
Leaming
I'm doing it for
operations at
Lemons.
Toray. This is the Buchan Master Controller. Acknowledge.
Oh, and
QRA, Q1 to 4. Scramble, scramble, scramble. Acknowledge. QRA.
alright, we do have ads starting in a minute.
Takeoff, expedite your climb to Angels 3-5, cleared Buster. Your mission engage, weapons free.
And see, they vanish and then they come back because, you know, they're trying to spoof us and not get caught out by us. Okay, so Conning is going to launch first. I know we're in, you know, things are popping off and everything. It's still 3 minutes before our QRA launches. So, yes, there's ads gonna happen. You shouldn't miss too much during the ads. Destroy the artifacts of museums that would be destroyed. No one can visit to see their culture in our glass cases. I am curious what NADOC stands for. It's like it's like National Defense something, but I don't know what it actually stands for. And yeah, now it's all of the aircraft are just go land right now. People are scared, things are critical, and this is where I shine, baby. Okay, so looking at it, this one's out in front, going quite fast. That might be a missile. One of those is going to be a MiG, trying to defend.
Buchan, this is Coningsby Ops. Q are now taxiing to the runway, rolling in 60 seconds.
This is just the first wave. There are going to be multiple waves of Russian fighters and bombers coming in to make their attacks. This is the initial wave. 5, not too big, not too bad. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to send them up and destroy them without too much issue. And if they get too close, well, we do have SAM sites. Alright. It was 13, 14, 15, and 16. Or apparently 11, 12, 13, and 14. That makes more sense. Have launched.
Buchan, climb bit 050.
Viper, engaging. Viper, engaging. 050.
Yeah, that looks like that probably is a missile, so I'm going to have
Shadow, engaging. Shadow, engaging.
them attack that.
070. Zero 80.
So I'm going to trust that they'll be able to attack that one, which might not be right to trust that, but I'm hoping. And having those colonies be going for that one over there. We're down to 10 civilian contacts in the air right now. And that number will likely be going down. Well, it will be going down. It ain't going up. Hopefully this hostile number, though, will soon be going down. Because that might be a nuke. If that's a nuke and it goes off, it will be bad.
08075.
Hopefully, though, I'll be able to shoot it down quickly, and then we can move on and attack the other targets. And we'll see what happens from there.
Zero 8050. Hot.
Because one of those is probably a MiG, and the MiGs will just spam a whole bunch of missiles at my interceptors, and like I have to, you know, prioritize it to attack that one as well. But this is either a bomber coming in fast,
08040.
or it's possibly a missile that they launched at Stax and Wold. I'm actually going to go ahead and kill that radar.
09040. Hot.
It should be covered by other radars. Okay, no, that's a fighter, because it's turning in to attack our other ones. Where was that? I didn't see where it was because it vanished out of my view. Nope, that is a missile.
10040.
Okay, it's okay, yeah. Missiles away. What is that launched a fighter and then... Launch a missile and then now it's turning. Okay. There's the MiG. They're giving themselves a call sign, like, yeah, no, we're friendly! We're totally friendly! Don't attack us! Yeah, see, so, like, launching a fuck ton of missiles at us. So we're probably gonna lose a couple of the Vipers. Yeah, we already lost one Viper.
11040.
Hoping we can shoot him down pretty quickly, so we can go attack that one as well, because I don't want that one to try and slip through and then, you know, need his head or something. That might honestly be one that's done its attacking and is just fucking off now, but I'm not entirely sure.
Viper, Fox 1. Shadow, engaging, shadow, engaging.
Wasting a lot of missiles on these ones. My thesis that 8 British aircraft should be able to handle 5 Russian ones might be incorrect. We did take out the missile.
Shadow, Fox 1.
I am worried about that one enough that
Master controller, IDO. We have multiple
send
tracks of
another
north
QRA
of
from.
head.
Viper, Fox 1. Okay, thank you. Let's get the NADOC back on the line. It's starting to get serious.
Please splash some of these, please.
NADOC, this is the Buchan Master Controller again.
I'm hoping we're not getting the bug where we
Multiple
can't
tracks of
splash
interest.
things.
Looks like several raids
No, because we
building.
splashed the missile.
Yes, that's no problem. I see them on your radar. Roger, understood. I'll bring Coningsby QRA to readiness. Coningsby operations and QRA. This is the Buchan Master Controller. Acknowledge. QRA. Q1 to 4. Scramble, scramble, scramble. Acknowledge. Viper. Engaging. Expect vectors to target on takeoff. Expedite your climb to Angels 3-5. Cleared. Buster. Your mission engage. Weapons free. 34040.
Yeah, those ones are fucking off.
340 50.
And this is why
40.
we're having the tanker coming out here, because after all this, they probably will need to refuel before returning. And maybe I guess we'll see the SAMs in action, because for some reason, missile after missile is just fucking missing. Like, they're gonna run out of missiles. Yeah, okay, so those two have,
Shadow, Fox 1.
I figure, launched a missile and they're done, or it's a MiG and it launched all its missiles and it's like, I'm out. So they're fucking off, so I'm not worrying about them because they're fucking off, right? This I'm worried about.
Fox 1.
We're engaging it. It's firing missiles. The missiles just aren't doing anything. Which might be a bug. I hope it's not, but I'm not sure. We'll find out.
Shadow, Fox 2.
They're on to their Fox 2s. Oh god. We managed to shoot down one missile, and we lost several fighters to a MiG, and that's
26020.
I guess we're going to see the SAMs in action.
Two 5020. Cold.
Yeah, it's they aren't getting close enough to
10.
do what they need to do. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna have to trust the SAM to try and do that.
Viper, engaging. Viper, engaging.
08075.
Because for some reason we're just absolutely failing. Hey, look! SAM's starting to go! Surface to air missile battery. Firing missiles. We'll see if these ones work. Also worried about this going for Nita's head. Actually, we're good enough.
08050. IDO allocator. Moonraker departing Wellington.
Let's send up another one. There's also I might fail, right? I might lose.
09050. Zero 9040.
Oh, it's a fucking missile. Cool.
Buck and Moonraker, Link 11 active. You should be receiving our data now.
For some reason, I guess they have trouble shooting down missiles, which... Okay. But,
10040. Shadows, engaging. Shadows, engaging.
spam those fucking missiles at it, because if that hits, it's gonna be bad. Coningsby.
Splashable by me.
Do we splash it? Coningsby, launch that final 4 pair. Please.
Audio, allocator, expect 2 F3s launching from Coningsby heading to the cap.
Coningsby, launch
Audio,
everything you have.
We're going to send up more F3s to cap from Coningsby.
Because you might be about to get blown up.
And should be taxiing to runway in the next 10 minutes.
Okay, I don't think, oh god, there's 2 more missiles. And that SAM is out of... It's out of everything. Yep, Coningsby is about to get blown up. I don't know if they're nukes. But, hang on, let's see, that is... that area. There's... yeah, this I think also might be a nuke. Use that, kill the radar. In the hopes that maybe... yeah, the Coningsby ones are not going to be launching in time. Please, shoot down something. Oh good, more SAMs are engaging. City destroyed. Civilian casualties. Needus had been destroyed. Norwich is being destroyed. 122,000 people dead.
Shadows, engaging. Shadows, engaging. Shadows, engaging. $200.
Coningsby has been destroyed. Yep, that's what that missile is.
Positive ID. It's a Russian bear.
Cool, it got destroyed by a bear. So it literally flew over everything. Okay. Yeah, this, I think is the bug where some things weren't hitting, which I thought was solved. Which is why I was excited to show this game off. and clearly is not solved also. Hey! Because, like, it just, they're hitting and just unable to confirm, and then unable to confirm, and then unable to confirm, right? Like...
Copy, GD.
Yeah! See, this is just...
Master Controller, IDO. We have a track of interest.
Yes! Yes!
Neater's head.
Okay, thank you. Let's get the Madoc back on the line. Madoc, this is the Buckenmaster controller again. We've got.
Oh, good. Look, they launched another missile because
Yeah, that's okay. I can see
we can't get locks on anything. Okay. Gang, I swear this is a good game. I don't know if it was turning on the SAM that did it or what, but clearly this was a bug that I was getting before,
And QRA, this is the Buckenmaster controller. Acknowledge.
and it's just like, well, shit.
QRA, Q1 and 2. Scramble, scramble, scramble. Acknowledge. QRA.
Because
Expect vectors to target on take.
Viper, engaging. Viper, engaging.
Copy, GD.
you don't need to duty them. It's that's going for probably a city or something, but yeah. All right, love you, Dia. I might. This game might need a bit more time spent cooking. I'm really excited about it. It's a lot of fun when things are working, but things are clearly not working right now. If you are watching this, trying to get a feel for the game, I swear it's fun. These bugs don't always happen. See, look, now we get more hostiles coming down this way, and we get to do it again. And, it's, you're fighting off waves. It's a lot of fun. Just this bug makes it kind of a pain. I'll report it to the devs. Luckily, I have a VOD of it, so I can show them the VOD. I think, though, I'll only be going for 2 hours.
Messing around for that. Log into your console.
I'm going to switch games. I'm going to switch over to play some Slay the Spire 2. Because Slay the Spire 2 is fun. And, fun game. So I'm just going to update the title and switch over the game. We have updated that. But yeah, it's honestly, it's a very fun game. A game I enjoy quite a lot. It's just occasionally bugs will happen, right? That's the early access thing. Right, to our standard. So we've beaten it on the defect once. I have not figured out Necrobinder really yet. Or the Regent. I'm gonna try another run with Necrobinder. I find her adorable and quite charming. I've brought you back. So let's see. 1 potion slot and get 2 random potions. 1 card reward and get 1 random potion. 1 of 3, but add an injury. Let's do a card reward. I kind of like fear. Actually, let's go all in on Osti. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that left path and go up all that way, and then we get a little reward at a certain point. Sludge Spinner. Defend. Nice big hefty hit. Keep Osti alive. And make Osti more powerful than ever. Oh, that invoke is real nice. Unleash the fist. Get a speed potion, sure. Reduces card's cost by 1 whenever anyone dies. Oh, that's neat. 5 block applied doom. Whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, they take 9 damage. I love power. I'm a sucker for power cards. The future of potions? You feel a faint rumbling as you round the corner. Discover a gigantic spinning apparatus. It has several slots which appear to convert liquids into a highly compressible, digestible tablet. The idea of turning these health tonics into a tiny morsel is uncomfortable. Perhaps it's good to try new things. We can insert our common potion. Colorless, upgraded common skill, or an upgraded common attack. Honestly, I probably am not going to use speed, so... And let's get another Osti card. That towel was disgusting. There's no hope for the future. Fishies! Little toadpoles. Adorable! So Osti doesn't die yet. I don't actually have any Sleight of Hands yet, so not gonna do that yet. Oh, you have thorns. How rude. Just do invoke, do that. Okay, the thorns wear off. So I could have avoided that. Yeah, I have lethal. Whenever you draw an ethereal card, draw one card. You have 4 damage for a card from your discard pile in your hand. Exhaust. Do melancholy because whenever anyone dies, includes Osti, and Osti might die. A sea punk. Hey, Aussie died. That reduces that card's thingy. Do that, do that. Do that, then that costs 0. So then I can do that. And that. So yeah, melancholy costs less, but I have lethal. Ooh, Deathbringer. Okay. I'm not sure what the point. Okay, this is just to add an ethereal, because then you can do an ethereal deck, which. On the bright side, Melancholy is now cheaper. Okay. What do you have? Whenever deals unblocked attack damage, it gains 3 strength. Ooh. That's interesting. So that'll cost 0, so 1, 2, and then that's not actually worthwhile yet. Plating. Okay, even attacking Osti counts as doing it. But that's fine. Add replay to a card in your hand. It costs an extra energy and exhaust. Which makes the card cost 2 times. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna try maybe doing a mixed Doom Osti deck type of thing. Because I have Sleight of Hand. So then, or, you know, that has Bodyguard, so. Not Bodyguard, it has a. Ouch. And now they're going to debuff me. Go. And I have a kitty in my lap. A kitty is in my lap. Okay. Took 2. But you're not dead yet? Well, at least Melancholy is free now. There we go. summon 4, gain 7 block. I gotta have things that do debuffs. Since you apply afflictions to my cards. No! No afflicting my cards. Very rude of you. Attack the fog! Smoggy. You can only play 1 skill per turn. Well, fuck you, buddy. And now you're summoning monsters. How rude. Trying to take you down with it. It will attack you for 8 damage before being destroyed. I think I misplayed that. I would like some healing. Some healing would be nice. Oh. I fucked up. I still got Smoggy. Okay. That was rough. Okay, whenever you play soul, randomly loses 6 HP. So we can do soul decks as well. See, the problem is I'm still figuring out what I can do and everything, right? I don't know what I can actually make with it. So I'm just like, I need to try the Phantasmal Gardeners. Let's see. First time it's hit each turn, it gains 6 block. Ouch. Doo-doo-doo. Make that a bit weaker. Attack you. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I forgot I already had that big block thing, so I could have made an attack. Whoops. Yeah, You're going to be dead. Doom. And then bodyguard. Because now I am going to take the damage still. But both of those are now doomed out. Yeah, see, that's also doomed out. And can't get through my shields. If you had a card, get 15. Apply 3 doom to yourself. Ooh, fuck that. Just upgrade 2 random cards in your... That seems useful. Resting and go to the first shop. Sure, why not? Okay, and I don't think I have enough money to make going that way worthwhile. On the floor lies the tomb. Top 3 ways to conquer the spire. The book is encrusted with blood, so you find this manuscript highly suspicious. Will you read it? Choose an attack to enchant with sharp 2. A skill, enchant with nimble 2. Sure, why not? Critics and cultists agree that sharp and pointy weapons are the best ways to inflict damage. So it's going to do 5 status cards. I would prefer if you didn't actually do that. Like, I know that's what you want to do. But if you could find a way to not give me... Okay, they're just dazed. Let's see. And we make it more powerful. Okay, we got Weaken on me, but Weaken isn't on Osti, you notice. Upgrades, people, upgrades. We did it. Graphing discard into your hand. Another Osti card. Don't mind if I do. And let's just smith. Ooh, upgrading Invoke is pretty good. A waterfall giant. You have made it vulnerable. When killed, deals 15 damage at the end of your next turn. Okay, so killing it, it's not going to finish things off. Kill does 18 damage at the end of your next turn. Wow. It's going to heal. Okay, so it does more and more damage, so... You need to kill it quickly, or else it will do so much damage it kills you regardless. Okay. Okay, Aussie can take the hit occasionally. It's going to debuff me and buff its stealth. I'm fine with Aussie taking a bit more damage. It's getting more steamy. Oh boy. You're weak. Killed it. And now it has infinite summon and invoke for the next turn. Steam Eruption wears off. Take you down for 39 damage before being destroyed. And none of the rest of these do me any good, but I live. If 9 cards were exhausted this way, gain 1 intangible. Soulstorm, deal 9 damage, deal 2 additional damage for each soul in your exhaust pile. Lose 2 strength. Enemy loses 2 strength. Exhaust. We have some stuff that give us soul, so let's go with that. And let's see what's happening here. Now, what's a skeleton doing inside these walls? It's Tezcatera, it which feeds the fire. My aim is simple, vengeance for my family. I'll reach the top and make him pay. Wonderful! Start each combat with an additional 4 energy. Remove 4 cards from your deck. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, add a student to your draw pile. Replace the Act 2 map with a single special path. I love single special paths! Sure! Bullbug. If it's fully blocked, it becomes unstable. Unfortunately, that can't fully attack that. That's fine. Stop killing my hand! It's very rude of you. Okay, you're about to be stunned, so it's actually for once that came in handy. Oh no, it's stunned, and then it's going to get, well, I'm just gonna kill it. Ooh. I like Invoke. We're trying to stick mostly on the Austy path, even though we're Brain Leech, Thunk, a sharp pain spell type. Thought Savage has Share Knowledge. Choose 1 of 5 damage of random cards. Sure. Oh, we even get to choose, so. Whenever Aussie hits this enemy this turn, summon 2. Yeah. Yeah. Exoskeletons. So I can't deal big chunks of damage, is basically what it's saying. Instead, I'm just gonna have to eat that. Summon 3 is hella useful. Ba ba ba. Start chipping away on that one. And I don't need to use Wisp there. Oh. Wrong order. Ba, ba, ba. There we go. Enemy loses 4 HP, add 4 souls into your draw pile. Whenever you play a soul, a random enemy loses 6 HP. Okay. I'm it's like each time I play a run with Necrobinder, it's like, oh, here's a new different thing I could do. Alright. You'll fight Kaiser Crab at the end of this. Okay, you're gonna debuff me. Okay, and whenever you play a card, lose 1 strength and 1 dexterity this turn. Melancholy. There we go. Okay, I'm not going to do a lot this turn, so what? Oh, it happens. Happens every turn. That's annoying. This is why Austie is so useful. Okay. That. This is a rough fight, to be honest. Okay, I still have to deal with this attack, but it got doomed. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 or more, gain 6 block. Okay. Alright, there is a potion curator up ahead. So I hopefully should be able to make it there. Yay, upgrades! Study obtainer. Go. Random power. Woof! Stone of all time. A massive boulder sits in the middle of an abandoned courtyard. A plaque reads Stone of all time. Its present shape and adornments indicate that this courtyard is built around the stone and has never moved from the spot. Drink and lift. You lose foul potion, gain 10 max HP. Or you can enchant and lose 6 HP. Thank you, Starkey. And enchant and attack with Vigorous 8. I'll lose a foul potion and get some more HP. Money! Ocean-shaped rock. Right hand. Aussie deals 4 damage. When you play a card that costs 2 or more, return this to your hand from your discard pile. Rolling Boulder. Those are some fun cards. The Entomancer. Alright, 3 times 7, so 6, 7. Go. Get doomed, bitch. The bomb begins. I did that out of order. Okay, start with Melancholy. I want to get Rolling Boulder out. Sick 'em. Okay. Managed to fully block that. Never apply a debuff to any, they take 9 damage, and bring back that card! Okay, well, I do nothing, but it's going to die. Like, I took a bunch of damage, but it's doomed. Oh boy. Rest. And then let's hope that this fight goes a bit better. The Infected Prism intends to attack for 22. First time, it takes attack damage each turn. The attacker gains energy. Hi, Evie. How's it going, hon? Okay. I was playing Air Defender, but we were getting struck by a very cruel bug, so I stopped playing Air Defender. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to make it this very far. One, two, three, four, five. Um, one, two, three, four, five, and then that'll be free. Or one, two, three, four, five, six, and then that'll be free. Okay, let's go for optimal here. Okay, so you're going to buff and block. Deal 10 damage, upgrade 2 random cards. And that's all good. Oh boy. I might not live through this. I again did things in the wrong order there, but it's fine. I think actually I might have it. Thank you, Bomb. Retain, summon 3, Osty heals 5 HP. Gain 13 block next turn, gain 2, and it's a 2 cost card, which I have a bunch of things that trigger off of. Okay, resting up. I don't think I'm going to beat the crab. But you know what? We live in hope. Throw that at you. Get weakened. Get doomed. Bodyguard. Ah, Asti lived. I probably actually didn't need that. I think this was the turn I had extra HP already, but I ain't perfect. Get bomb went off. I'm at 13 health. Yep, you're back. Oh god. Losing some of our ethereal cards, but this is fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. It's not fine. Weaken you. And I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I'm still at 4 HP. I have had 4 HP. Oh, 52. Yeah? Yeah, you're going to do 52 damage to me. Oh my god. It is so close. I'm at 1 HP. Well, yeah, I don't survive this. Okay. It's a good initial attempt. We unlocked, who is worthy to enter the Exalted Spire? The capital gathers the most brilliant, formidable, and courageous from all the lands. 12 explorers formed an expedition and advanced inside to make history. None made it back. And we get more cards. However, I need to take meds. I have been going for almost 3 hours. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm sorry that we are having that bug with Air Defender. I'm gonna But I have the VOD of it, so I'm going to uh, make sure I have a clip of when that happened and send it off to the devs. The devs are very responsive, and we should hopefully be able to figure out what went wrong and get them to fix it. It could be that I was doing something wrong. It could be a bug in the game. I'm not sure. Um, right now, let's see. I'm not sure if there's anyone for me to raid out to. If anyone has any suggestions, feel free to show them in the chat in the next like very few seconds because I'm going to be finishing up otherwise. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back again next week. Monday stream most likely happening. Wednesday stream most likely happening. The schedule will be up in my Discord. Check out my Discord. Haha, I have a Discord. King hang out. Thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully I can get Air Defender working so we can. You can see me not just have everything get blown up and die, and watch me actually defend things. And hopefully eventually I can actually win a run with the Necrobinder. I like her. I can't figure out how to win with her. Either way, thank you all very much for hanging out again. I will see y'all next time. And I'm just going to love you and leave you and let you disperse all along your merry ways. Thanks for hanging out. Bye bye.